All right. Let's hear it for Mutilator 2. Come on up, buddy. Where's Buddy? Bring whoever you want to bring, buddy. Okay. Hey, Buddy Cooper, ladies and gentlemen. And producer Jeff Seaman. Is Jeff here? All right. I only have one question for you guys. Is it Crystal Coast or Outer Banks?
Well, the Crystal Coast is part of the Outer Banks. This was shot in a particular place called Atlantic Beach.
Okay, and is that the Crystal Coast or the Outer Banks?
It's the Crystal Coast in the Outer Banks.
Oh gosh, okay, we can't ever solve it. All right, the Hubbie, bring out the Hubbie. The Hubbie is engraved on a Chevy hubcap, and this is yours, buddy. And you want to get a pic? Austin, you're here with the camera. Who's with the camera? All right. How many people did you bring from North Carolina?
How many people from North Carolina?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 or 3. Most of them came from other places like Los Angeles and Minnesota, Wisconsin.
Cincinnati.
Strange places. There's the guy, Patrick Dunnigan, who batted cleanup in the post-production crew, said to me, buddy, good directing is 95% good casting. And he was right.
Okay.
It's also good crewing up. So I know that this is a result of the effort of the cast and the crew. And I must say that not too many years ago, I was an avid fan of Joe Bob Briggs. I used to read your column in the Sunday edition of the Raleigh, North Carolina News Observer religiously. And then, you were clever and witty. After one Sunday, I opened it up and your column was not there. And it was not there the next one or the next one.
Oh, that happened many times in many newspapers.
I think that your wit and creativity got a little too witty for the Southern Baptist editorial board of the News Observer paper.
You're exactly right about the Southern Baptists. I had a few run-ins with them. Yeah.
So I lost you, and then later, come to find out, you're on the internet, and not only have I found one of my early idols, but he welcomed us to come here to show the premiere of Mutilator 2, and has awarded me with this trophy. Joe Bob, I am pleased and proud to be here. Thank you very much.
All right, well, we're proud to have you here, buddy. And let me ask you while I have you here, the story of the making of Mutilator 1 is inspirational and depressing.
Because the depressing part, yeah.
Because you ended up spending so much money, and you had to change the title, and you had to change your distribution plan, and you had to change everything in order to get it made. And then, I'm sure you took a hit on your pocketbook. And then years later, now when did you discover that years later another generation is worshiping the Mutilator?
I think that was triggered by Arrow Video bringing it out on the DVD. That's when it started.
What year was that?
It was released in 16.
Okay. All right. So and obviously it made you feel good enough that you started a plan to make Mutilator 2, right?
Well, yes, actually the plan to make Mutilator 2 was started 40 years ago. We just never got around to it.
But Arrow Video made it possible to bring it to fruition.
It made a lot of people interested in it. The people who liked it from before got a chance to see it again, and the people who had never heard of it got a chance to see it for the first time. And some of these people out here liked it, and I appreciate that.
Well, I remember, everybody likes it. I remember a story that when you premiered Mutilator 1, you had a reception at the country club there in Atlantic Beach, and the country club audience was not exactly full of drive-in mutants. And I'm so happy that you were able to have this world premiere not at the Country Club in Atlantic Beach, but at the West Wind Las Vegas Drive-In for the true drive-in loving crowd.
We're glad to be here, man. I will say that when we had the premiere in Morehead City before the party at Atlantic Beach, and I was recognizing some people who were there, I had to say that my mother refused to come. She said she declined the opportunity. She said it just wasn't her kind of movie.
Well, I'm sure it wasn't. It wasn't my mom's kind of movie either. So, but we appreciate you being here and sharing your movie with us, and I hope it has great fortune in the coming months.
I hope so too, and your premiering it here is going to help. Thank you again.
All right, thank you very much, buddy. Yeah, throw your hat out. All right, thanks, buddy. All right.